So, Jay, what do you want me to cook today? Do you want some vegetarian food?
Yeah, I'll give it a bash. I don't think I've ever had really good vegetarian food.
I've got some onions, got some brinjals. You know what brinjal, aubergines? Bit of potato, chili. Look, have you seen this before? High protein chickpea flour. So it's like gluten free and all that stuff. Before anything, let's get the oil hot. You can do quite a few different veggies, mix it in and just fry it. But it's all about the spice. That's the thing, you see, yeah. So we chop. So look at that. We're not going to make too much because there's only 2 of us at the moment and I'm on a bit of a diet.
Isn't that like infuriating as a good chef? Not to be able to eat all the
No, I do. I taste everything though. Since we started this journey in Life is Spice working on, I've gone on a diet because I became the proper fat chef. And nothing wrong with fat chefs, but yeah, I put a bit too much weight on. I was a bit unhealthy.
A lot of onion.
There's a lot. It's onion pakora. So yeah, you like. So can you see that? So I can add a bit more if I want to, but then the recipes will be at the bottom with the proportions. So there'll be a link to the website with the recipes. But say, look, so we're just to break them up there. So we've got a chili here. So we're just going to. Just a little chili there. I've already rinsed it.
Big one, right?
This I just want to give it because what you get little bits. And yeah, you can use like one of those fryers when it has 180 degrees, but I don't have one. I think you could make this yourself.
It's a bold call there.
Look, it's just chopping stuff. Look, how difficult can it be? Potatoes now, so everything. And look, so this is so remember, this is a mixed vegetable pakora. So it's lots of mixed vegetables in there. So what we have here is just normal lentils, red lentils. So this give a bit of crunch.
I mean, just like 2-3 scoops.
Well, about, yeah, look. Red cabbage. Look at that, look at these colors, yeah? This recipe, you can just use up whatever you have in your fridge. Old potatoes, veggies, you know when they look a bit tired? This, oh, you don't have any veggies in yours because you don't have any food, do you?
I have sauces.
Yeah.
There's tomato sauce, there's mayonnaise.
Oh, gosh. So this way, look, when you cook it this thin, remember, we're gonna cook it really quickly. So, oh, and coriander, I forgot. This is posh coriander, yeah. But I like the ones from my local fruit and veg shop. Look at these colors. Look at that. Can you see the vibrancy in there? I'm gonna add a bit of salt. So now, let's do the basics. So I'm gonna a bit of turmeric. So this, you can also add some garlic ginger, but I'm not going to today. So
Maybe a stupid question, but what's the difference between salting it before you cook and salting it after? Like?
So when you salt it before, the flavor, salt goes into the flavors. And what this dish, if you put the salt in and you leave it, it will draw out all the moisture. So we don't want that either. So this is a quick dish. So that was some turmeric, so about a little teaspoon. So I've got some cumin, 2/3 of a teaspoon, some coriander again. I've got a little bit of garam masala. This is a mix of whole spices, a little bit of pepper. So this is chickpea flour. It's called besan or gram flour. Now if you're vegan, don't do the next stage, which is add an egg. But I like the richness that the egg brings. So what I'm doing, I'm adding a little bit of rice flour as well. This ground rice flour. This adds a bit of texture, a bit of crispiness. So we're just going digging with our hands. I'll have this too. You can add water to it. What you do is just constantly, if you keep doing this, and squeeze, and you start getting a nice clumpy batter. But not everyone's got the confidence to do that because you've got a binding. See, when I make it a bit more crispy, then what I do is add a bit of like sparkling water, mineral water, and that gives it a different type of crispy and texture. You see, look. See? What's happened when we put the salt in? Started to release water from the onions. That's what it does. That's why you can't make this ahead. Well, you can, but it'll just be like a watery, lumpy. So you can be like, get a tray and make. Because it's so hot, it will take about 5 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes, usually. But my thing is, I don't like too much batter. A lot of places they have overdo it with the batter. So let's do it this way, look. So I'm gonna. So you can do, I like to do it by hand. You can do a spoon if you want, but Normally I just drop it straight in. You can do this sort of small sizes. That's the water, you see. Oil is very hot. Let me just reduce. What you don't want is raw. It can happen. When the oil is too hot, be careful of that. This is called chaat masala. It's very fragrant. Lots of different flavor. It's got like a dried mango. Try this one. Oh, nice.
That's the business.
That's nice, but what you do with that is a dip. We'll do that in a second. They've cooked perfectly. See? They're not very stodgy. Yeah, because a lot of the time you get people, they make it too stodgy because there's not too much batter. This is for the people who don't like to get their hands too dirty, but in the meantime, what I've got here to go with this, some tamarind. Have you ever had tamarind before? It's very.
I probably have.
It's a sour, astringent fruit, or berry or something. You look at the color now, it's not as going as dark so quickly.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what you want, so it cooks through. Look at that, it's beautiful. So there. This is just tamarind that I've put a bit of water in and soaked for about an hour. It's quick, just put it in the microwave. So what you do to this, you add a little bit of salt because it's got salt in there already, and it's quite hot. So this is chili powder. This is Kashmiri chili powder. It's a mild chili powder. This is a hot chili powder, and it's not as hot. It gives really great color to this kind of dip. These are the ultimate snacks. In England, onion bhaji is the #1 starter in Indian, British Indian restaurants.
Oh, yeah?
So here, remember we've got the chili in there, a bit of salt, and this, sugar. And then you can use that as a base. So I use a bit of this, say the chaat. These down there.
Ones that were done earlier in the hot.
Yeah, they were too hot, but the crispiness is still there. If you make them too big, they stay raw in the middle, you see. And in English restaurants, what they do, they make them, they half cook them, then they deep fry them again, like chips. You double fry them,
Yeah.
so that's why you get added crispiness. Because I think this is quite an easy recipe most people could follow. What's that, mate?
That's awesome.
That is amazing. If you can make that, it will take you, 15 minutes, 20 minutes? Bit of chopping. I know it's deep frying. I know some people are like, oh, it's a bit too unhealthy, but it's now and again, it's a snack. It's a treat. Enjoy it. You can try and bake them. You put them in little muffin pans, but you need to put some oil in the batter. I personally don't like it that way, because you don't have that unctuousness. But anyway, look at that. See, now they're cooking. Now the oil gone down. You know the heat? So you just put it up a bit, and it'll cook a bit slower. But you don't want it too slow, because then it absorbs all the oil. Voila. Enjoy.